Hello, beautiful soul. How are you? Kathleen Nightingale here. I wanted to pop in with a story about something that I used to do, and this could help you if you find yourself in a similar situation. But back in the day, I used to always ask other people what they thought. I couldn't seem to connect with what I really wanted, or I didn't believe in what I wanted, or I didn't feel confident in my own intuition. And so I would ask a friend, or my mother, or my brother, or my spouse, or whoever it was, what do you think? What do you think I should do? And then, of course, it created this massive amount of anxiety and confusion. And I just get more and more stuck because everybody else would have, their own answer that suited them. And it took me years to really grasp the idea that only we have the answer that's right for ourselves. A good example of this is if you've ever seen the movie Runaway Bride, and if you relate to what I'm talking about, then you want to see it, because Julia Roberts in this movie keeps dating and getting engaged to these different guys, and she doesn't really know who she is or what she really wants, and she becomes who they are. So it's pretty funny because she just whatever they like doing, she thinks she likes doing, or she thinks she likes to eat the same food or whatever it is. And then they get to the altar and she suddenly realizes this doesn't feel right. It's not aligned with who she really is. And it kind of scares her and she runs off. And the whole process starts over and over again until Richard Gere helps her see who she really is and what she really wants and her true heart's desire. It's such a great lesson for those of us who've felt that disempowered feeling of having to ask other people what to do. Now, I've got another thing I want to point out is I have some awesome friends who are psychics who do that type of work. But I know that it can become a habit sometimes too. And that's another way of searching outside of ourselves. I'll ask this professional person what they think, what they believe, what they think is right for me. Maybe they can look into the crystal ball. And this is not to say anything against it, but making it a habit, not so much. I mean, the true answer for me has always surfaced in the end after asking all sorts of people and trying to find out from books and videos and whatever else. It always surfaces from within myself. And when I work with clients using powerful life coaching tools, visualization techniques from my hypnotherapy work, I help them really dive deep and discover themselves and figure out what it is that they really want, because it's the only real answer. It's the only way that we can truly get unstuck and get on track in our life, is finding it within ourselves. But we're just so close to the forest, we can't see the trees, right? And we get all in our head and we spin around and get so analytical, and it just doesn't help in the end. So to help you with this and to help you to begin getting things on track, to really get out of your head and into your heart, it's really important to have that outside support so you can go inward. So, hey, if you resonate with this and what I'm saying, I want you to stick around for just a second, because I'm offering a complimentary strategy call that helps you in this area, except I'm going deeper. And listen, this is why this matters, if you're stuck and not making progress, you're doing something wrong. I know a lot of people will tell you that you can make effective progress on your own. Not true. It's so much faster and empowering with the right help. And I know because I've been there, as I was just saying, and I've worked with people for over 15 years to help them get unstuck and on track in their life fast. That's the key word. On this call, what I'm going to help you with is getting clarity and moving in the right direction for you. And here's why it's so valuable. It's actually going to help you figure out exactly where you are and where you need to go. Your mind is like a map and not only needs to know where you're going, but where your starting point is. So you can get from point A to point B. You've got to know both locations. If you do this process, what's going to help is you'll start with a foundation to build on, to get unstuck and create your aligned and authentic life. You'll want to book your call and you'll want to get the coaching. I promise no one does this process like I do. So here's what you want to do. I'm going to drop the link in the comments here. And you're going to want to book your call, and you want to do that now, and you want to make sure you're on the call. It's the only way, right? And here's why. Talking it over one-to-one is the most effective way to do it rather than try to piece together videos, articles, and other info randomly, right? And I want to answer your questions in the comfort of a private call and have an engaging conversation and make sure you understand what I'm coaching you on. And the longer you wait and the longer it'll take you to get unstuck and on track. So you want to make sure you register now and be there on the call. So I'm posting this link here in the comments so you can find it and book your call, and let's get you unstuck and on track so you can go from point A to point B and really live a life on purpose. So thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.